friends, welcome to It's Ramket. Today you are joining us into this beautiful and soulful journey to Alampur. Alampur is a sleepy town situated in the banks of Tungabhadra River in the state of Telangana. Alampur is also the meeting point of the sacred rivers Tungabhadra and Krishna and is also referred to as Dakshin Kashi. It is also known as Navabrahmeshwara Tirtha and the Western Ghat gateway of Srisailam, the famous Shaivism pilgrim center. Here we are going to show you one of the very special and most closely located Shakti peethams, Sri Jogulamba and Balabrahmeshwara Temple. The principal deities at the Jogulamba Temple is Goddesses Jogulamba, which is considered the 5th Shakti Peetha among 18 Shakti Peethams in the country. This is a beautiful temple where I would like to tell you a very small story of how this Shakti Peetham has been created. The main deity is Goddesses, who is surrounded by a lot of Shivalingas around the temple. This is one first which is in the entrance. After that, you have so many other Shivalingas placed in the temple. There was a great king called Daksha Prajapati who was also a son of Lord Brahma. He had 27 daughters and Sati Devi was one among them. Sati Devi got married to her long-term love, Lord Shiva. When Daksha entered the yaga performed by Agni, everyone except Lord Shiva, his son-in-law, stood up as a mark of respect. But Lord Shiva refused to do that. Daksha felt insulted. And later, when Daksha conducted the yaga by himself, he did not invite his daughter and his son-in-law. Though Sati felt bad because of the non-invitation, she wanted to attend the yaga against the wish of her husband, Lord Shiva. When Sati attended the yaga, nobody had cared for her and she felt insulted by the actions of her parents and her sisters. Though she was controlling her feelings, her father was continuously abusing her husband, that is Lord Shiva. She gets really very annoyed and she creates a fire and gets into the fire and tries to end her life. And this sacrifice by herself at the place of Yagna by creating an Agni from the earth with her right thumb of her foot has created a huge loss. Knowing this, Lord Shiva removed one bunch of jata from his head and hit it on the earth furiously. From that, Lord Veerabhadra has born and rushed to Yaga spot and killed Daksha by cutting his head. Later, Shiva went to the spot and taken the body of Sati from the fire and started dancing with it continuously. Days and nights and days and nights. He did not stop. The world was terrorized from this Tandava Nritya. This is also called as Tandavam. Then later on, Vishnu used his Sudarshan Chakra and completely cut the Sati's body into pieces to stop the Tandava of Lord Shiva. These body parts have fallen at various places in India across Sri Lanka. Wherever these parts have fallen, those places are addressed as Sakti Peetham. On this auspicious occasion of Kartika Paurnami, let us have a look at this beautiful Shakti Peetham, starting with Jogulamba Devi Temple in Alampur. Especially in this temple where the Sati's upper jaw with teeth are said to have fallen. Here the goddesses Jogulamba is seen seated on the corpse with scorpion, frog and lizard on the head. She is seen with her tongue stretched outside, an avatar of fierce goddesses that grants siddhi in yoga, and hence she is called as Jogulamba. Alampur is the meeting point of two rivers, as we said. This is a beautiful journey that we enjoyed and we wanted to share it with you. Most of the deities and some of the great sculptures in the temple have been severely damaged by the various invaders, though the temple still has its own serenity and beauty. And we were blessed to visit the temple. This is the main temple where the Garbhagudi is there, where the main deity is situated. The temple is well protected now. It is under the control of archaeological department, so they are continuously doing some renovations, and they are also expecting this Pushkarla which is happening in Tungabhadra River, so they've made proper arrangements for that. You can also see fence well painted, and the temple was cleaned properly because they are expecting more pilgrims. My family was totally blessed to have a wonderful darshan of goddesses Jogulamba and Balabrahmeshwara temple. Various Shivalingas are placed around the temple, and each and every Shivalinga we could feel that beauty in it. And some Shivlingas were tall, some were small, but each and every linga present over there had its own power and source of vibration, which drags us towards the temple. The temple tower is beautifully located, and you can see some palm trees and coconut trees around the temple. It was a wonderful journey. All those who live close by Telangana, I would definitely suggest you to go and have a visit. We also saw the Tungabhadra River banks, which is being cleaned and kept properly there. And there are amazing sculptures across the temple walls which clearly depicts the olden stage of our culture. And also this was constructed by Chalukya Pulakesi king during that particular dynasty. There are some sculptures which were totally damaged by the invaders, and you can see that Nandi did not have head. It was damaged. Not only this, there are other sculptures across also, and they also have a proper facility across the temple and the organization over there to provide food for the poor and needy over there. So they are definitely conducting certain things, but I seriously suggest that the temple should be popularized, and people should know the beauty of it and the serenity. They should all watch it along with us and feel blessed the way we are. So this is a beautiful temple. It's not a very small temple, it's quite a big temple. It is almost surrounded by 2 kilometers, I would say. So it is really nice to see there. This has been constructed after 615 years. So in the Tungabhadra River, it is a marvelous temple and reminds in some ancient temple. This also signifies Badami Chalukyan architecture. The region was ruled by many South Indian dynasties, but the principal deities always remains as Jogulamba and Balabrahmeshwara. So these are some sculptures which I seriously wonder it would have looked great when it was complete. So there is a lot of stone carvings across the temple. It is very well maintained, expecting the Pushkaralu here. So you can see it. Hope you liked watching this temple along with us. Now you see the Balabrahmeshwara, the Shivalinga inside it. As I told you, the linga itself has its own vibration and attraction, which you can see it from it. You can see that there is a reflection over there. So which is the beauty of the temple, that I really liked it. Hope you also enjoyed the journey along with us. So please visit and share your comments with us. We will be happy to see you in next video. Continue watching the video. Thank you. you.